days. I know some days I'm like, I'm not gonna do YouTube anymore. I say things. We all say things. We go back on our word, right? That's every person. Always much love. I feel like that some days. I mean, I don't want to, but this is my platform as far as. And I believe oftentimes when I feel like that is because I've been so gaslighted. Stop talking. Stop making videos. I've been told time and time again throughout this whole process. And I'm going to tell you right now that when you're quiet, baby, changes do not come about. God will not ever sit here and help those who don't help themselves. So if things have happened to you and you don't speak out, when you know that's your weapon that God gave you, and you fear your natural weapon that God has given you, which is your mouth, your words, your First Amendment speech right. Ain't no change in this world ever came about, not from wars and violence. Them changes that came about in this world is for speaking, for standing up, right? Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, and I can go on, and the list goes on and on. That is your weapon. That is what God wants you to do, is speak without fear, and even when your voice quivers, baby, that you speak. So this is why I talk. This ain't attention. Again, big body for y'all folks. I mean, I got a lot of, I could get attention so many ways. All I gotta do is get naked. These men, that's shallow as shit to me. It's boring, it's stupid. That's what folks go out here and do for attention. I'm not like that. So it don't matter. Always much love. I had a good therapy session, I suppose. She understands and she's been through stuff. I like them therapists that have been through their own life lessons and that inspired you to become a therapist. I like them because they can relate oftentimes, right? If you went through some injustice in your life, then maybe you became a judge, and that makes you the best, beautiful judge, because you don't dare go out here and treat people less than, because you know what life can do, right? If you've been abused as a child, you saw your mama and daddy be abused, and then maybe you became a cop to help. But I'm telling you right now that everybody's out here with uniforms and degrees that don't have good intentions. It doesn't matter. I love to look at the good things and good sides of folks, but we got to look at all of it, right? You got teachers that go to school just to be around kids because they're filthy. It don't matter. That's out here. You got officers that go get a uniform just so they can abuse on people because they like that, gives them some type of power. You got judges that become judges just to please their family members. The whole time they don't love people and they don't want to go out here and really stand up and to the oath they took before God. What's much love? Again, don't ever tell someone to be quiet. You don't ever have that much authority. I don't care who you are. If you're a judge, and I suppose part of me could be prepared, right? Deborah said the videos will be used against me, so that's fine. And I suppose I am prepared. That the judge could say I can't do videos no more, and that's fine too. Because if you silence me, just imagine God will silence all of you, baby. You played with my motherhood, that God will play with your motherhood. Things will happen. Always much love. I don't wish bad on people, but I do. I want the people that have caused so much suffering in my life with their negligence. You have to go through something similar to what I've been through with my kids so that you can have a heart for what the fuck you did. That's how it goes. That's how life forces us to understand what we did to another person is not okay. Imagine y'all broke 5 hearts. You tortured and you caused PTSD to 5 souls, all because you didn't have the compassion and understanding to really treat me like a mother. Like, y'all should have sat down with me. You should have came up with a safety plan. You should have talked to me. You should have really treated me like a person. You know what y'all did. I ain't got to tell you. You know right from wrong. This is bothering a lot of y'all souls. You don't have to come tell me, but I'm going to tell you right now. The only thing that will get you out of what the fuck you did, you come give me a real apology. You do what is right. Or whatever. I'm telling you right now, there are curses on people. I mean, when I speak it, it's just because my spirit tells me. That happens, right? That happens before I even have to curse any of y'all. You cursed yourselves. That's a real thing. You curse your own self. That's just my anger and the way I choose to. When I say I curse you, I give you back. I return all the energy you gave to me when I've given you nothing but love. I opened my door to the police and they betrayed me right before my children's eyes. So, I don't owe you love. No, don't come to me and say, God said. God don't love the devil. Y'all got this all messed up. And the way y'all try to gaslight people and God said. God never said nothing. You know, a book said. I'm going to tell you right now that the Spirit of God don't need a book. And that you folks go out here, baby, and you preach out of your books and you don't even got a good spirit the whole time. It's out here. Quit going out here and thinking that exactly what you see is what it is. Nah. Really look. There's too many sides to a story, to people, to a video. It's not just one way. That's the problem. I think, I don't know. Oh, so much love. I'm fine. Start doing therapy now. Maybe I'll stop being on here as often. This has been my therapist. Right? Me trying to make sense of life out loud, because that makes sense to me to just speak it out loud. So always much love. I'm fine. I'm gonna let this process, it's gonna work itself out. I don't really know how it's gonna play out, but gotta trust the process, right? And I believe that God's gonna clean up all the messes y'all made. And then y'all gotta answer to God. Always much love. Always much love.